examples of tomatoes and peppers.
Well, that's an aspect of companion planting. But like if going into something like a forest garden, you can actually this is better to produce high yield, not using a lot of mechanization, but it requires there to be people out, which I perceive to be it stacks.
Choke you at the beginning.
Right, and that's probably an area for going into more research around that. How can we, I mean, there are already other subsidies happening on some levels. Right. So maybe it's looking at how to subsidize some more research in permaculture farms or ecosystemic practices.
I think that was all part of that.
And if there were some, and then if there were then like that cost would just, you know what I mean, like you had to pay for the cost of oil and then
part of this recognizes that oil costs is going to skyrocket. Yeah, if it will.
Might just be no choice but to these researchers.
Well, is there research then into some of the policy parameters and frameworks, like a support, to create a new energy policy environment for the kind of system that we're looking at? Is that research? So there's all these policies, right? Sometimes they're municipal, sometimes they're provincial, sometimes they're federal. So, but it might be useful to have a bit of a framework in terms of, if we think of the vision of the kind of sustainability system we want to have locally, what are some of the policy options? Like, what's our current policy framework? And what of it would need to change to encourage, to create an environment that would encourage and support the kind of local food system we're looking for, as opposed to, not tending to that and trying to push a boulder through, metaphorically speaking. But I also wonder, is there research needed, and maybe it's already in existence, around some of those value issues of how to work together as opposed to silos. I've heard a lot from different presenters. Is that an area?
It's so hard for me because I feel like so much is already been done.
I do too,
but it's just like
slows the movement because once you mention it, you got all sorts of things to do with the biggest move forward everybody knew it was more valuable and it was you should have so maybe this might work something that's going somewhere else in
research on nursery or opportunities for people who are doing this kind of sustainable local growing as a way to do that, because it's almost like a lot of this has been research and we have this belief. Yes, no, I think there's something in the way. Social marketing, I don't know what that is.
Well, it could be a classic example. I work with Marlene. We work on a berry called seed. It's a health benefit from either the berry or the juice. Probably 3 hours and she never stops. Only from a handful of berries. We've been at it for 10 years. Nobody knew anything. The way you can help us. When somebody finds out with a went into a university, all they did was research. It was so hard out.
What was that?
It was just, you know how in the immune system we have the something similar to DNA, something like that. So that university took $250 million to research that particular aspect of it. Never once did anybody say, you should do this.
That gets into this, like, who leads the research, right? That's where we get into that part of this dynamic. Maybe has some valuable research, but a lot of money is going into the research instead of
like research into how to create those opportunities as opposed to like ecological research is kind of a delay tactic or a maybe as opposed to
So let's capture that research
A lot of academia.
possible opportunities for
how to create opportunities
into other
as opposed to just research for research.
create opportunities for
what I said now. Blah, blah, blah.
I think all of these kind of follow through on the same one. I think this idea of land reclamation and just tending the wild and this whole idea of like the usage of space is all a similar area.
And maybe this is like an expansion of this one here, because there are kind of parts of there, but that's how we culture promotes.
It seems like we're voting by just aggregating everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a really good one. Standalone.
It'll have to start there, won't it?
Yeah.
It'd be like the way we stop the kids smoking.
I guess the question I would have around that,
and 30
what I would add still of like sort of pieces towards one is like design and education. What I find
Could it be
Yeah, to attract somebody to the
to me,
education.
when you say education, then I say what kind of education, because there's lots of education that comes to like I kind of tend to want to run from some of the academic frameworks because I don't think people taught sufficient action. So maybe active,
it's curriculum, it's education curriculum.
There we go. Are you talking about getting into the mainstream public system, right? So in that context, it's like maybe an addendum to that would be like is this outside education or is this curriculum? Because that gets into like policy of how to change curriculum. Totally
I
different.
think that's another technique. I'd make that interactive. You know how you're talking about every school had a greenhouse? Because the kids, it's going to start with kids.
Right. So like building, I know Martin has people come out to his farm, so that's one way farm experience and kind of education. And then there's stuff like myself, I've gone in and done a 1 hour workshop with some kids on worms or something, or designing a garden for their friend's lot. So those kinds of things, different forms of education that can be children.
Yeah, there's like in-school kitchens some places where there's
There used to be a lot more in schools, right? Like there's
I think that's all
for training.
Well, and this comes back to that's why militaristic.
Unfortunately, now that obesity is making a different level of
This is actually happening in some not my first high school. They're taking
life from the crop and preserving it and selling the preservatives. Two things have to do.
And there was an effort to try and do that. In some institutions, but the union had rules about they couldn't hold tenders, and so they couldn't accept local donation because it violated depending on the institution and the union stuff that's in place. Suddenly there were a whole host of barriers to what should have been a really common sense idea.
Well, this, I mean, I think when we get down to each one, there's going to be a huge host of issues with all of it. I think we have to kind of identify those cross-cutting ones that hit the main points as much as we can, which I guess we've done.
So how many do we have right now?
We need just 5.
How many are there that are separate? The true cost of food, so this is separate. Wow.
Maybe
Elaborate on
Are we supposed to all get 10 stickies?
I'm sure this and this are very closely related. Understanding the research on the true cost of producing food, I would think that would be a really fundamental part of the education. But I guess those are more actions than research.
Yeah, that's usually if you get through all of this, how do we get people back to the farm when we've lost people?
That's true.
Well, and that was,
The average age is 60 years.
but I'll tell you a lot of educators, people were saying, I don't want to work the way my dad worked and still have to do another job.
That's a value.
Sure, we're not addressing that intergenerational loss of skilling.
There's a research that
Adoptive grandparents. That's mine. I have no grandparents, and I need grandparents to tell me how to do certain things, and maybe my grandparents don't know how to do certain things, so it's fine with grandparents.
my grandmother is very wise and she likes to read.
Are these all for me, all these dogs?
oh, everyone's supposed to get 10.
So I've got
Like a regional.
I thought sure you waited vote. I'm just kidding.
Or the colors don't matter.
I don't know. Just because that's what he said on that. No, I know you have 10 votes to place. Like you could put 4 dots on one topic and really like it.
Yeah. You know, one we don't have on here is research on how to support all of us for all the work that we've been doing all these years.
That's where the passion comes in. Dots.
All right. And then somehow number that way.
So we put in the dots.
The idea, no, you can put all 10 dots on one topic and you really like
Hopefully you don't.
Sorry, I've been told on there.
I'll give you another dot if it's on. Research into how to create opportunities for a sustainable food system to be implemented. Research into broader bioscience options for a viable rural economy. That's policy, and so is that.
Public language.
More action.
The ones that are sticking together. Yeah. Stickers.